Now, you just click on the patient name and patient profile will open up. This is what we call as the patient health timeline. Here, you can see the entire patient's history. You can see all the past appointments of patient, what all prescriptions you have written for this patient, what all treatment plans are created, the entire details about receipts and invoices, and past health reports. X-rays and any other images can be viewed on this single page. You can also view the health parameters you may be tracking, like let's say height, weight, or some lab parameters like blood sugar, HbA1c, etc. Next, we come to writing prescription. The structure of prescription pad is as you write a prescription, starting from complaints, followed by history and examination, then diagnosis, and then the complete plan. Again, plan is as you write, starting with investigations, then medicines, and finally other advices. Writing the prescription is very easy as it is completely template based. You just need to click on the template here and it will be filled in the pad. For example, the patient comes for bleeding gum and pain in teeth. On examination, you find caries. You click on caries. Mention the teeth number. Let's say, for example, 43 and 44. Write your diagnosis here. Let's say the patient has coronal cavities and malocclusion. Then you write the plan, starting with investigations. Example, BT and CT for this patient. Then the medicines, which is again clickable, and complete details like duration, dosage, instructions are auto-filled. What you can do is create templates, which is group of medicines for categories like RCT, etc. Here we have RCT. I click on this and two medicines, crocin and cefixime, are filled in the pad, along with complete details like dosage, duration, instructions, etc. You can edit if you need to for any specific patient. Then comes the advice. Like here you click on the post anesthesia instructions. You can see when I clicked, a complete para of multiple lines is filled in the pad. So for each patient here is just a heading under which you can have multiple lines written. Then you can give a print of the prescription and you can also send it by an email. This is how your print will look like. Then you can also create a complete dental chart to better illustrate your finding. Let's say this patient has caries in teeth number 2, 3 and 2, 4. Let's say he has an implant or a crown in teeth number 3, 3. You can mark these here. And then comes the plan which you have for the patient. For example, you are planning a RCT in caries teeth. So you mark it here on teeth number 2, 3 and 2, 4. Now you save the chart, and if you want you can also create a complete treatment plan right here, and then the information you have entered in the chart is extrapolated onto the treatment plan. Then you can also write a progress note. For example, when the patient is coming for subsequent visits, you will not write a complete prescription for the patient. So you can just write a brief progress note. For example, you write here that patient's pain has improved. You save it here and again it will show up on the patient's health timeline. Now we come to the treatment plan. Here you can add the procedure to the plan. Let's say the patient has come for RCT in the first sitting and for scaling in the second. You can also choose the teeth on which you are planning the procedure. Let's say teeth number 23 and 24. The cost will autofill. You can edit the cost if you need to for any particular patient. You can also add discount, and accordingly an invoice would be generated. Next, you create invoice and save plan. Now, once the procedure is completed, you can mark it as complete. Then, you can also record the payment received from the patient. Also mark what type, example cash, card, check or online. You can also generate a receipt for the patient which can be printed or emailed to the patient. We also enable you to take payments online from the patient. You don't even need the card machine or anything for this. All you need to do is add the amount and request payment from the patient. At this moment, patient will receive an SMS with the payment link. Patient clicks on the link given below and can easily complete the payment on his mobile phone itself, and money will be transferred to your account.